Hi guys, welcome to Ngina's Kitchen, and today we're making vegetable rice. So first off, we'll start with our chopped onions. I used white onions in this case. Place them in a pan. And also just a disclaimer, if you're making this recipe, make sure you use a big pan. I got to learn that the hard way, as you'll see later in the video. So put your onions and then add some oil. Set to that for about 2 minutes or until your onions are golden brown. Then add garlic and ginger paste. Cook that for about a minute. And then take your chopped sausages, add them in the pan. They could be pork or beef, whichever you like. Cook that at least for about a minute as well. Then add your chopped broccoli. You could reduce the heat just to make sure the sausages don't stick on the pan. Add some carrots. And of course, add some water. In case it starts to stick, feel free to add just a little bit of water. Stir that. There's a lot of stirring happening. That's because, of course, we don't want the ingredients to stick in the pan. So just stir as much as possible. Don't get tired. Then add your red bell peppers. You could also add some yellow bell peppers if you have them. I only had red, so I just put those. And then some boiled peas. As you've noticed, for this recipe, you need to prepare some of that stuff in advance so that everything can move quick. Okay, for your spices, I added black pepper, some soy sauce. The amount you put, it's really just up to you. And some paprika. And a beef cube. I prefer to use a beef cube because my sausages were beef, so I was just going with it. And of course, some salt to taste. Stir that up, and at this point, I think this is when I actually realized my pan is too small. So I went ahead and took a bigger pan, put some oil in it. That way, my boiled rice doesn't stick, so I put in the boiled rice. And then added my vegetable mix in the rice. So if you already had a big pan, you could just add the rice onto the vegetables. But then, well, I didn't think of that part. But yeah, so add your vegetables in and then stir it up. Make sure you don't stir too hard so that it doesn't break the rice and make it all mushy and lumpy. Yeah, and then put a bit of water, just a little water, because you really don't want to overcook your rice. Cover it and let it simmer under very low heat for around a minute or two. And then tada! Your meal is ready. You can serve it with some mango salsa that you can find in one of my previous posts. Enjoy!